What's up guys, this is the second video out of the 5-part series that I'll be making on the 2020 NBA Draft. Just like I mentioned in my previous video, that with so many mock drafts out there, I want to do something different and try to make a video that centers around the prospects for each specific position. This way it'll be easier for you guys to know who are the top prospects for each position and which team might potentially get them for their services. That's why in this video I'll be talking about the top 5 centers in the 2020 NBA Draft. If you haven't watched my first video, feel free to check it out after watching this one. Before anything else, what's up guys, it's Nico here. If you guys love seeing more videos like this, it would be great if you could like this video since it really helps in delivering more consistent content for all of you. If you love all things NBA, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell so that you would be the first one to know when I post a new video. Since it's March, I'll be doing draft related videos in the coming days for now if you don't mind. If you have any video topic suggestions, just let me know in the comments below since I make sure to reply to you guys whenever I can. One last thing, I'll be using high school videos since you know how the NCAA is with their copyright and I don't want to get a strike on my channel. Anyway, let's move on to the topic at hand. At number 5 is Jalen Smith from Maryland. Jalen Smith is in his second year with Maryland, where he's increased his production to a double-double average of 15.4 points and 10.5 rebounds a night to go along with 2.3 blocks per game, while shooting 54% from the field, 75.4% from the line, and 38% from 3. What's great about Jalen Smith is his ability to score from the inside and out, as evident by his 38% shooting percentage from 3. He shoots well from mid-range, and his 75.4% from the free throw line is just further proof of his shooting ability. Besides the shooting, he runs the floor well, rebounds well even on defensive glass, and provides solid defense. He basically has all the tools you want in a modern big man to have. However, despite standing 6'10", he only weighs 225 pounds, so he has room to further fill out his body and grow stronger, especially if he wants to hang out with the bigs of the NBA. In addition, he can also add more tools to his post-up game. Beyond just having a nice touch and cleaning the glass, he can learn to become a solid scoring option down low in the block if he can develop more moves. Smith is currently projected to fall towards the end of the first round. Teams like Boston maybe give him the Enes Kanter minutes, OKC if Nerlens Noel leaves or Steven Adams is traded, the Toronto Raptors, the LA Lakers should all be interested in his services. Since Smith brings a unique blend of versatile inside and out offense mixed with solid defense, he should attract a lot of attention from various teams. He perfectly fits the mold of a modern big man, so teams should be interested in further developing his talent. At number 4 is Zeke Nnaji of Arizona. Zeke Nnaji of Arizona is currently leading his team in scoring and averaging 16.3 points, 8.7 rebounds, and 1 block per night, while shooting 58.5% from the field and 78.1% from the line. Nnaji is a good mobile big who runs the floor well and shows an adept touch around the rim. He's quick and athletic and can control his body well given his size. Around the rim, he plays much like Steven Adams on offense, although quicker. He doesn't always throw down a thunderous dunk, but he finds way to put the ball inside the basket to clean up misses. Although he has a good touch around the rim, he has to work on adding more tools to his scoring arsenal down low. He has to be able to develop fadeaway jumpers and hook shots in order to bring more to the table in the NBA. It would be great, same with other bigs in this draft, if he can extend his range. His 78.1% free throw percentage is already a sign of good shooting mechanics. Despite being 6'11", Nnaji isn't exactly a defensive menace. He still has to work on being more effective as a defender. He's currently only averaging 1 block a night. In the NBA, he should work on increasing that to at least close to 2 blocks a game if he wants to become a solid rotational player. Nothing really jumps out from Nnaji, so I see him going either late in the first round or early in the second round. A team like San Antonio, Toronto, or Golden State would make sense for him, although it's really hard to tell which teams will be willing to take a chance on him given the lack of a high ceiling with Nnaji. At number 3 is Vernon Carey Jr. from Duke University. A 6'10" center weighing 270 pounds, Carey Jr. is currently the Duke Blue Devils' leading scorer on their way to a 13-3 record. He's averaging 17.9 points, 8.8 rebounds, 1.5 blocks a night, while shooting 58.2% from the field and 64.6% from the line. Carey Jr. is a traditional big man who plays on the block well. He currently leads the ACC in effective field goal percentage at 60.1%, offensive rebound percentage at 12.5%, win shares at 4.6, and player efficiency rating at 34. Carey Jr. can do a little bit of everything, but his game is built on solid offensive arsenal down low. He has a good face-up game, an effective spin move in the post, a good jump hook, and has a good touch in the paint and on the glass. Averaging 1.5 blocks a game also tells you that he can more than just hold his own on defense. Carey Jr.'s weakness is a penchant for disappearing on the court. There are times when he doesn't get involved at all in the offense unless he touches the ball, can lack commitment on defense at times, and is even quite often the last player up the court. These are all intangible things that he has to work on in order to find success in the NBA. I see Carey Jr. being drafted in the middle of the first round. A team like the Pelicans, as Favors grows older and Hayes takes his spot, Carey Jr. can come off the bench for now. San Antonio, who's in need of a solid big, Dallas, it depends on Dwight Powell's recovery, all make sense for Carey Jr. to join. At number 2 is Isaiah Stewart from Washington. Isaiah Stewart is a bit of an undersized center. At 6'9", what he lacks in height, he makes up for in size and in length, as he weighs 250 pounds and has a 7'4" wingspan. He's currently averaging 16.9 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 2.2 blocks a night, while shooting 56.2% from the field and 77% from the line. What jumps out about Stewart is his athleticism. At the La Lumiere Combine in September of 2018, he measured a 29-inch standing vertical and a 35-inch maximum vertical. Stewart knows how to use his size and athleticism well to be successful down on the block. He finishes around the rim well and even added a jump hook to his arsenal. What's more, despite scoring at ease down in the block, he's also began to extend his range to the mid-range and the three-point line. One of the knocks on Stewart is the fact that he has a very limited ability to put the ball on the floor. Whenever he grabs rebounds, he really needs a guard to come and pick up the ball from him. In addition, although he's slowly expanding his range, he's still only shooting at a 22.2% clip this season from deep on 0.6 attempts per game. If he wants to continue developing his range, he has to work on that part of his game some more. However, his high free throw percentage is an indication of a good shot mechanic already, so there's something to build around. I see him going in the middle of the first round. A team like OKC, in case Nerlens Noel leaves, where Steven Adams gets traded, is known to draft athletic players with a high motor, so I could see them picking Stewart. The Dallas Mavericks would also make sense depending on how well Dwight Powell recovers from his injury. And at number 1, the best center in this year's draft is James Wiseman from the University of Memphis. James Wiseman is a towering specimen, a 7'1", 240-pound center with a 7'6" wingspan, is currently averaging, well, he averaged 19.7 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 3 blocks a night, while shooting extremely efficient 76.9% from the field and 70.4% from the line. He also only did all of that in just 23 minutes per game. Given his physical gifts, it's obvious what Wiseman brings to the table. His defensive prowess would immediately rival that of traditional centers such as Rudy Gobert and Hassan Whiteside. In his limited time at Memphis, opposing teams only shot 33% when Wiseman was on the floor, which speaks volumes about his defensive acumen. His size and length not only help him block shots but also rebound well, especially on the offensive glass, where he's able to display a quick second jump in order to clean up misses around the rim. He's also showcased a nice soft touch around the rim, as well as a smooth turnaround jumper, which suggests a possibility to become a solid scoring option down in the post. The biggest drawback with drafting Wiseman would be the fact that he only played a limited amount of time in college, so his talent would be judged based on a very small sample size compared to his other peers. With the direction of the NBA today trending away from traditional big man, Wiseman has to showcase an ability to move his feet quick enough to be able to defend smaller guards on the perimeter, the way Anthony Davis is able to do. To add to that, he has to be able to stretch his range outside the paint even to just respectable levels, the way Al Horford or LaMarcus Aldridge have. Wiseman is projected to go in the top 5 of this year's draft. Where exactly he falls would largely depend on the needs of the teams stacked 1-5 based on the lottery. I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State takes a chance on him, since they have long missed the inside defensive presence that Andrew Bogut has provided them in the past, and have since been looking for a solid option down low. Charlotte will also make sense for him, forming a young tandem with Devontae Graham and Miles Bridges. Minnesota will also be intriguing. Pair up in the front court with Cat and solidify the team's defense, while D'Lo and Karl Anthony Towns run the offense. What do you guys think about this list? Do you feel like somebody else should be here or the order can be different? Let me know in the comment section below and I'll check every single one of them out. Don't forget to drop a like if you guys love the next stars of the NBA. Consider subscribing and clicking on the notification bell icon so that you will be the first one to know whenever I upload a new video. Again, this is Pacific Hoops, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.